Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Madhya Ehsan Sharif and I am from Girls Public School 1. Today I am here with the third lecture of English Literature for class 7th. Let's have a look at a syllabus outline of first term, which includes 3 topics. Number 1, Light in the Night. Number 2, The Story of Kish. These are the 2 lessons. The North Ship, and this is one of the poems. So altogether we have 3 topics for first term. So first lesson we have is Light in the Night by Claire Horsburgh. It is in your course book, New Oxford Modern English for class 7. As you see here written NOME, that stands for New Oxford Modern English. So it is on the pages 8, 9, 10. Before I start my explanation, I would like you to watch this video. In this, you will notice the transformation of oil lamps to gas and now electricity, solar, etc. In this modern age, modern era. So in this lesson, we will be able to understand the advancement of light in London especially. So firstly we have here is science and technology. Light in the Night is basically a descriptive factual account. It gradually describes the transformation in street lamps. The history of London before the 1700th century. People had to carry burning lamp. People who were rich used to pay someone to carry burning torch. People had to face a lot of difficulty as they could fall, trip, and injure themselves in the darkness. Today there is still 1500 gas lamps in London. 5 people are employed to operate them. They light them every evening and put them out every morning. These lights are carefully looked after because they are part of the city's history. So, London glows brightly now. Characterization. There is no definite character in the story. Only there is a description of lame boys who used to charge a small fee to hold a burning torch or lamp ahead of people so that they could see the way through the dark streets. Some of these lame boys were dishonest and robbed the people who had employed them and ran away, leaving them in the dark. There is a description of lamplighters too, as they quickly became an important and valued part of society. They used to walk the same route twice a day, and they checked, cleaned, fixed, lit, or put out the lights. They also noticed what was going around them. They had to keep the lights clean, make sure the wicks were trimmed, to the right lamp. They used to light the lamp in the evening and put them all out again in the morning. Many lamplighters were pleased to be the guardian in their communities, and often the job would be passed on from parent to child. It presents man as a social animal because man cannot resist isolation, so he needs to socialize with people. It highlights the crimes of past time due to unemployment. It also highlights the role of law and order agencies like police. Police enforced a law that said every house had to have a lamp burning in the window all night long. If the lamp went out, people would have to get up to relight or they could be fined. The street lamps reassured people and made them feel safer. The history of lamp lights. It provides information about the history of rich nations like London and Paris. By the early 1700th century, these cities had street lamps. In some areas, Paris had street lamps before London. It describes Paris and London as World Trade Centers and as rich cities of the globe. It also provides historical development in the field of science as these cities achieved scientific development with the invention of street lamps and with their gradual transformation from oil to gas and now electricity. It describes comparison of present, past and modern lifestyle. Besides this, it provides information about London's street lamps. Now let's have a review of today's lecture. Light in the Night highlights the history of street lights by the author Claire Horsberg. It is a symbolic story written for comparing the lights in our life when the situation is not in our favor. Before the installation of street lamps, people living in London would socialize under the moonlight, or there would be darkness when there was no moon in the sky. Many people got jobs related to connecting these street lamps on the side of road which are powered by electricity. I hope the explanation of this lesson, Light in the Night, will help you to complete this exercise. So here is the first assignment for you to complete this exercise of fill in the blanks. Now we have assignment number 2. In this, you have to complete these workbook pages, page number 9. On page number 9, you will complete exercise 3, 4, and 5 in your workbooks. New Modern English workbook for past 7. And then write 5 or 6 lines about these authors. Number 1, Claire Horsberg. Number 2, Charles Dickens. And now you have to find out the meanings of the given words. Agility, socialize, avenue, bonnet, crest. Note, read the lesson thoroughly and complete all the given work in your copy.